Room Tone Podcast is a show produced by us, three movie nerds shooting the shit while talking about shooting the shit. Each episode builds upon the last, so we recommend starting at the beginning. Now, let's make a movie.
I remember still we asked, it was one of our questions of the day, and Austin turned to both of us and said, "What is the meaning of life?" And then we paused, and Maddie said, "DILFs?"
And cheese.
And cheese? Yeah! DILFs and cheese.
Is that what I said?
Yes, exactly what you said.
That's exactly what I just thought.
Yeah.
You said DILFs and I thought, and cheese. Dude, I'm so in sync with my past self.
Who would you consider a DILF?
All of them.
All of them? Every man?
Matt Mickelson, Jeremy Irons, Oscar Isaacs.
Hugh Dancy.
Bill Hader,
Patrick Wilson.
Is Swain a DILF?
No.
I'm a twink.
He's trust me, he's gonna be. But he ain't yet.
Damn, I'm on that Spike Jonze arc.
Dude, yeah, Johnny Knoxville, totally.
Yeah, I can see that.
You're not into DILFs?
Are you into DILF?
I really respect the style and people who can pull it off. I feel like DILFs are a magnificent breed.
Totally. You know what I mean?
It's a chime full of dicks.
No.
You do not know what I mean.
No. We aren't on the same page.
A chime full of DILF dicks. What do you want?
Not that.
Chime?
Yeah.
Like a wind chime? Holy hell.
That sounds so macabre.
Dude, imagine the sound.
Cliche as fuck.
No, what macabre means.
What does macabre mean?
Like grotesque.
Yeah,
grotesque.
Dude, imagine the sound that your wind chime
Ew.
would make if it was just
Oh,
dogs.
it'd be like flappy sound.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Oh, wow.
I can't make ball noise.
Sponsor the Room Tone Podcast.
We make art. And pause for room tone.
My name is Maddie, and I'm going to share a recurring dream that I have. Actually, I'm just going to tell you an object and that recurs in my dreams. Fucking Wildberry Yoj.
Oh, no.
And how much I miss that shit to death. So if anybody out there, if you're listening and know how to get a hold of Yoj, please hit me up.
What is that?
Dude, the fucking fruit drink that Kemps used to make.
Yoj?
Oh my god.
It was like drinkable yogurt.
It
Oh, like
was
Danimals?
like Danimals, but better.
Yes.
And more liquidous.
Oh.
It was so fucking good, that Wildberry one. I would drink like a carton of that shit a day.
Were you like doing shots?
No, I would get like big ass containers. I drank that shit like a monster.
So good.
Oh my god.
So good.
Every day it haunts me. So
And it
I
shows up in
have
your dreams.
dreams/nightmares about
So sad.
Wildberry Yoj.
Wow.
My name is Austin Swain. I'm an animator and video production specialist in commercial advertising, and I've got another limerick for you guys. We're drawing until the story is done. The actions are acted, the song has been sung. We're halfway now, you'd better zoom out, because we all know Donnie is hung.
Wow. I did not expect that ending.
He is hung.
Was that a limerick or a haiku?
What?
Was that a limerick?
That was a limerick.
Oh, okay.
That was nice.
Thanks.
Please don't give up on this.
Yeah.
I can't.
'Cause I love it.
Don't worry.
I love it so
The
much.
beginning was really good.
I wrote the ending first.
Well then, what?
You guys wanted to make a Donnie is hung joke.
Do we see Donnie's dick in the next scene?
No,
No.
but we've discussed it very thoroughly. That
I
he's
know,
hung.
but what?
I don't know.
Donnie's
Okay,
hung.
okay.
All right. That was good. Thanks for sharing.
The most passive criticism.
My name is Oscar Peza. I'm an amateur filmmaker, and my movie recommendation for the week is Small Soldiers.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Is that's not the ones with the toys, is it?
It is the ones with the toys. Made in 1998. Here's a quick summary. When teenager Alan Gregory Smith buys a set of Commando Elite action figures, he is unaware that they have been programmed with military technology. The toys included leader Chip, Tommy Lee Jones, spring to life and start.
Tommy Lee Jones, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, he's the leader.
He's the leader.
I need to see a picture when you're done.
Spring to life and start taking directives seriously, beginning by killing their enemies, the toy Gorgonites. But Archer, Frank Langlois, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry, man. And
if you're listening right now,
he's probably dead anyways.
And the Gorgonites must go down without a fight. Alan gets caught in the middle of a war, as does his neighbors and crush, Christy, played by Kristen Dunst.
Oh, cool. Fun.
Let me see a picture.
Yeah, dude. I certainly remember that movie from my childhood.
Isn't that shit ingrained in your fucking head?
Oh, big time.
I wanted the toy so badly.
Oh my god, that like totally brought back memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably saw the McDonald's toys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or whatever was going on.
I have a distinct memory going to a salon to get my hair cut, and in the little toy box that they had one of the Small Soldiers.
No way.
Yeah. It was like the crazy one or whatever. And
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, right? And I stole it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah!
That shit was mine.
Damn! Oh my god, that's amazing.
No,
I don't think I ever saw it, but I do recognize the picture.
Like that, like that's so fucking sick. I remember thinking, like, I wanted that shit.
That is sick.
Yeah,
dude.
Welcome to the Room Tone Podcast, the show where we make a movie. We are on episode 3 of our Storyboard series, drawing today the hero shots, the main focuses of scenes 5 and 6. We're getting into the nuts and guts of our story. You know what I said. Roll the tape.
Oh,
that.
Yeah, in the guts.
Those guts are real nuts.
So what's scene 5?
I can tell you that is the last thing I expected you to say as your movie recommendation.
Same.
I have been like looking through like my catalog of various films, and I realized,
find a douchier way to say that, please.
Get fucked.
My catalog of
I'm
various
scrolling
films.
through my catalog.
So I was searching through the library of the films of mine. And I just happened to maybe not stumble upon, but notice that I did not have one of my favorite movies growing up, Small Soldiers. And so I am now in the pursuit of buying the movie Small Soldiers.
But you haven't seen it since you were a kid?
I've seen it since. It still holds up. It's really nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would be fun to see. It'd be fun to watch again.
Yeah, dude.
I've never ever seen it.
It's a banger. David Cross is in it.
Oh fuck yeah!
What the hell?
What? Probably like a young ass David.
Yeah, it's a young ass David Cross.
Is it? Are the toys like stop motion or CGI?
They are puppets.
They're puppets. Oh yeah.
They're puppets. I also watched.
I feel like they're like good puppets.
Yeah, no, they're really good, especially for the
like
time.
I remember them looking good even as a kid.
I just watched a little bit of like a behind the scenes video on it. And they were talking about like, you know, it was like 12 people to like one puppet, or like 9 people to one puppet.
That's cool.
And like cause like you really wanted to like
puppet.com.
How many puppets were there?
How many people to one puppet? Oh god damn.
How many people?
I want to watch this movie now.
Yeah. No,
just show me the puppets.
Yeah.
Just show me the behind the scenes.
Oh my god, behind the what?
If you love this, you're gonna fucking love Pinocchio.
There's puppets in the TV, man.
No strings on me. Oh no, they're going to be, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think all marionettes are into bondage.
They gotta be.
Do you think they want to be a puppet?
No.
If I've learned anything from Pinocchio, no. Pinocchio hated bondage.
If you were a puppet, do you think you'd like bondage?
Yeah.
You say no?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a puppet. You're already a bottom.
Yeah, no, I'm down for
Tie me up.
If I'm a freaking puppet, I'm down for anything.
Yeah, dude. I'm getting hands in my ass.
Anything's kinky with when you're a puppet.
So what's the first scene? Scene 5.
So what? Can you read me scene 5, please?
I'll tell you
The
what
whole
it is.
scene?
Yeah.
Interior. Scene 5 is in the chicken coop when Zoe is walking through and hearing spooky voices and going to find the egg. And if you'd like to read along the script with us, there's a link in our link tree to the production documents and to the script. So feel free to read along as we look through this storyboard.
Hell yeah. So I think the hero shot is going to be the egg in the basket. Here, let me just draw it out.
Oh,
Let me draw it out.
interesting. Okay.
I know he's drawing.
Not right
Dude,
now.
we need to watch The Fall so bad. I saw a gift set of it today and I was like, dude, The Fall is so fucking good. Can we like make that happen like this weekend? Like, what are we doing? Are you doing anything on Saturday evening?
Saturday at like 6 p.m., like prime movie night time.
Wow. Swain, please don't use any of this. It's bad drawing.
Psst.
Yes.
Psst.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
Do you want to talk?
Sure.
Why do you sound sad?
I'm just drawing.
What?
I'm drawing.
So you're sleepy?
I'm not sleeping.
He's
You're
concentrated.
just concentrating?
I'm constipating.
Would you rather I wait?
I'm hearing you though. I'm listening. What's up? Let's talk.
What are you doing on Saturday at like 6 p.m. prime movie night time? I already asked. Yo, you want to commit to a movie night at like 6 p.m. on Saturday, bro?
That sounds legit. That sounds legitimate. That sounds.
I'm going to assume that you're actually interested.
Yeah.
You're just being very monotone and undersaturated this evening.
No, I'm totally interested.
Cool.
Totally interested.
We're going to watch The Fall.
What is that about?
Fuck you.
What? What? I'll still watch it. I just don't
How
know
many
what-
times I've fucking
Maddie, I just said I'll still watch it. I just want to know what it's about. Why can't I know what it's about?
Because you know how many times I've told you what it's about and you haven't heard them? Or you haven't listened? Or remembered them?
Dude, I'm so sorry. You're right.
Fuck.
No, you're totally right on that. I'm really sorry about that.
You were trying to be so mean to me.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying to be helpful, suggestive.
No, now you don't get to know what it's about.
Okay.
But I think that's for the best.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise.
Yeah, no. Okay, lock it in, bitches.
It's
See you guys on Saturday.
It's locked.
Maybe
we're doing a room tour.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, we can.
What?
Yeah, we can fuck that. We can fuck.
No, stop. Stop saying yes.
No.
Oh,
Got him.
good answer. I hope I can hear you in any of that.
Same, dude. Same.
Lock you in, bro.
I have always seen this scene really, really warm toned, like almost red light.
And a hug.
No, like a heat lamp. Like, oh.
Yeah, like hugging me.
True.
Getting hugged by the heat.
Yeah, but it's like our first horror scene.
Too hot.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is our first like dip into the spooky oogies.
Time to go Google something. Can I please have your location, please? I need to know where you live so bad. Where do you fucking live?
What the fuck is that?
That is definitely what Google sounds like. That's so accurate.
I love that we got two completely opposite reactions on that. Is that not what Google is like every time you pull up Google? Doesn't it sound like that?
No, not in particular. Not for me.
What? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. That was so funny though. I never would thought that Google would sound like that.
What do you think Google sounds like when it's asking for your location?
Hey, puppy. Where are you at?
Your dream Google.
My dream Google calls me Poppy.
Do you guys? I think I've asked you this before. Do you think it was bad taste for me to dress as Michael Jackson for Halloween?
No.
What if I was like Jackson 5, Michael Jackson?
Did you do blackface? I just don't.
No, I did like Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Damn,
that's fine.
I was really hoping you did blackface.
I know. I did whiteface. I put white on, like makeup on.
That's fucked up, dude.
I know.
That's his culture.
I was like a geisha.
That's alopecia.
I was like a geisha.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of fucked up.
Okay, so
Present.
I imagine just kind of like a little nest of eggs. I think this is kind of like our glory holy shot right there. Like when we push in and we just slowly kind of like engulf into the nest, and it's like we see over in like this area, like just blood, just kind of like remnants of like something like leaking.
Yeah.
You can't really tell if it's like from people's hands,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
or if it's like
Or if it's feathers.
feathers. It could be chicks, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like this empty nest. But there's this one black egg. The rest of them are white.
Okay.
And poorly drawn right here. I should put that in the middle. I really think like it'd be interesting to see like this black egg surrounded by eggs.
Okay.
Almost kind of like an altar state. Almost kind of like the chicken made its own like little altar
for
to
sure.
it.
Yeah.
And that's
I
how.
feel like we've never talked about a black egg before.
No. I think that'd be really interesting. I think that'd be really fun to do. Kind of distinguish the egg. Like, why is this egg so important? Like, you know what I mean? Like.
Sure.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
sense for a black chicken to come out of a black egg.
Mm-hmm.
You know, metaphysically.
So where does the egg show up in the story? Is this the one that Zoe grabs, or does
I
it
think
show
so.
up at the ceremony?
Oh, this is the one that Zoe grabs.
Well, I guess.
Because were we not talking about that scene when she's in the
Yeah.
chicken coop? Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just asking, not since you're pitching the black egg, I just want to like figure out its like story element. So does she gather it up right now,
I think so.
or is it the egg that both? Does she gather? Is it the egg that they crack at the ceremony
Yes.
when they sacrifice her?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think the reason why they're asking her to get it is because they're afraid of that fucking chicken.
Right?
Yeah.
Pussies.
Honestly though, like
Yeah.
I think that's why like there's like Lonnie and David are standing outside the chicken coop. Like I think there's been attempts. I think it'd be really fun to show like blood on their knuckles. Like don't like don't like put a full frame of it, but like like see like they're smoking or whatever. You see like blood just kind of like little peck marks or whatever on like all the family members, and it'd be interesting if like the only one who didn't get pecked was Zoe. Like almost like she was meant to get the egg, you know.
I'm up with that.
I like that.
I don't know if I want to cover everyone in PEX though.
I feel like it should just be super subtle.
I think it should be super subtle too.
Yeah.
Just like a character, like a costume
design.
trait
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
anything. But something for us to
Even if it's like just in one shot, like we see like a spot of blood on their sleeve or something.
So I imagine something like that, and like I agree. Like I don't think it should be like super bloody or whatever, but I think it should like be like little remnants of it, and like I think it'd be really fun to see like David, Donnie, and Lonnie all have bandages on their hands, not like like big band-aids, but like just like little like white ones to like cover the peck marks or whatever, and everyone but Zoe doesn't. It's like she's like the outlier of the family.
Yeah, I feel like maybe either they have one or they have the other. Like I could see David having little band-aids, but like Lonnie just has like little scabs.
And Donnie just has
Donnie
like one on his shirt
Yeah.
or something.
I feel that's how I would.
I could see that.
Yeah, just like little ways to kind of
Yeah.
build it into their character designs, like, and they all get one of their hands pecked.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah! I think that definitely is like one of the most important objects of scene 5.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be the shot. I really do think that we can push in onto it. And like,
Sure, yeah.
like similar to like the glow. Oh, that'd be fun. Similar to the glow that we talked about that's hitting the note in the beginning. It'd be really fun to do another glow here hitting the barn door.
Like a shaft of light.
Yeah, yeah.
Shining onto the egg.
And then when she picks up the egg, it turns into dark.
Oh, like the light goes away.
Yeah, like just imagine like a big like snap of
Cloud goes
dark. Yeah, like a snap dark, like almost just like it just instantly turned night. You know, where it's just like, what? You know,
That sounds crazy.
it sounds crazy, but it could be fun. It could be real fun.
It could be fun.
It
It
could
sounds
be.
kind of crazy.
I wanted to show. This is one of the other. This is like the main shot that came to my mind for this is like the shot of Zoe walking down the aisle of the chicken coop.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always pictured like a perfectly centered, just like tracking shot backwards as she's like walking kind of towards camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like all the leading lines of like the cages and stuff on along the walls.
I've seen that too, or I've imagined that too.
It's like as David and Lonnie's voices are like floating around the room, like that's kind of what I picture.
Yeah,
It's her looking all nervous.
I like that. Can I ask you guys like for like a concept idea? You know, Maddie, you keep bringing up the idea of bringing in Zolly shots. What if like we kind of use a Zolly shot as like a metaphor to kind of going deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole that is this family?
It's like Vertigo.
And so like every time like a task or like something that's like a new level of ceremony to like kill her, like a Zolly shot is presented.
Yeah, like it's her being like pulled further and further.
Yeah.
It's like foreshadowing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, she ends up in a hole.
We should Zolly into that fucking hole, man.
I'm
Yeah.
down for that. I don't know. I also don't want to do like too much where it's like everything is symbolism.
Right.
And I'm afraid that like I'm constantly like it could be like foreshadowing all this, or like it could, sometimes it could just be a movie.
I feel like we level each other out.
Yeah.
I feel like we keep each other on check with that.
Well, good. That makes me happy.
I agree.
And I think that's a genuinely good idea. And it fulfills my need for Zollies.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I think they're fun.
that's 2 votes for Zollies. And my only want for Zollies is that they are like in a position that matters.
Yeah.
Like that they're like important and not just. So I think
They're not just there.
boom, all 3 of our boxes just got checked. Since scene 6 is just a really short scene of kind of Zoe walking past David and Lonnie, we're just going to skip on to scene 7 because scene 6 isn't really introducing any like new artistic ideas. Zoe walks in, talks to Donnie a little bit, and this is the scene where they prepare for dinner and he invites her to stay for dinner. So I don't know. I haven't had a lot of like visual inclination towards how I feel about this scene. Have you guys?
I guess what I see right away is the like table that's set.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's gonna be important. Like just very like symmetrical and very like properly placed.
I feel like the most important part of this scene is that Donnie is inviting Zoe to dinner.
Richie agrees.
Hey. Hi.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I always just imagined it super boring, but that's not a good answer. Because I don't want it to be super boring.
Right. How do we spice this up?
Right.
Well, I feel like this is gonna be like a lot of cooking shots, right? Because this is like them preparing for like the
Yes,
dinner.
those will be here, but I think the most important shot is him inviting her to dinner. I mean, that's what this scene is.
What if it kind of feels like the menu? Like when they talk to each other, where they're kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, like staunch. Is that the right word?
Is staunch a word? I hope
I don't
so.
know.
Like formal?
Yeah, formal.
Yeah,
And like uptight.
That's kind of what I was, and I think like kind of combining your 2 shots, like what if we have like kind of the table in the middle with like its nice decor and things like that, you know? And then like they're kind of standing on either side and there's like a cool doorway or something.
Mm.
And I know, Maddie, that you're going to say that this is exactly like every other shot I've drawn.
Well, then it's not just me.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Yeah. Now I'm definitely going to say that.
But so then we kind of get this like over the table conversation between the 2 of them, and like it's kind of messy to put on here, but like to have like a cool like wall decor and things like that.
Balls.
Like balls on the walls.
So. Ooh, okay. So like, what if it's like a long table, right? and like it pushes in from like the decor, so you do still see the like symmetry of the table, but it lands into that medium shot.
Okay, but not every shot can be a push-in, right?
No, every shot is a push-in, is it?
I feel like it's just been
most of the shots we've drawn.
Yeah. What if it's like from above?
What if?
What if it's like from a camera that's like in the center of the fixture that hangs over the table, and it's looking down over them having this conversation as they're like putting stuff in bowls?
It's kind of the eye of God.
Yeah, like you're seeing a moment that not anyone else is seeing, so you're kind of like spying on their little like moment of bonding.
That's true. I do like a spy shot.
Plus, then you can get like a cool shot of the food and stuff of like what they're doing, and not have to like just have a shot of them talking to each other. I could even draw that if you fellas would like. Just so you know, if you
please do. I drew something, but it kind of looks more like a skateboard.
Is that Jerusalem? What's happening?
So, yeah, do you think that they're like in the kitchen grabbing food, or are they at the dining room putting out food or plates?
I think they're in the kitchen putting together food, putting food up and whatnot.
Okay.
You know what a fun shot I can imagine with that, combining that idea? You guys remember Seven? Do you remember the shot where like it was following the taxi along the like along the highway? Just imagine that, and like turning within the kitchen of the island, like we're following like one character. Yeah.
God damn.
We're like following one character. That's gonna be hard.
That'd be sweet. That'd be a real James Wan shot too. Yeah.
I do not.
Boy, that would be
I'm
super
sorry.
fucking hard.
Yeah. So will I.
We need a set.
Class.
Yes.
So we've got like the kitchen table, and this is like the top half of the fan or light fixture, let's say, and that doesn't have to be like that specific, but that's like it's hanging down from there, and it's looking down at like the tops of their heads as they're like placing chips in a bowl, or like setting out brownies, or like whatever the fuck they're doing to prepare, and they're having this conversation between each other. But we just see it from above, so you just see like them turning their heads
I see that.
and placing stuff. But the primary focus is on like what they're doing here.
Yeah. Can you imagine like another set of shots? So like cutting to their heads as if like they're like they're turning. So like so like I think of it like a profile shot of each other within each frame. Really like your drawing.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can totally see that. It feels like dreamlike.
Yeah.
Which is
called
fun.
you dreamy.
I think it'd be really fun if the fan. So the fan is in the foreground.
That would be cool.
What if is that what you had?
No, I was just saying like that's where the light fixture is, and the camera is on that.
Oh, okay, I see.
So like that's where the lighting is coming from, basically, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. It would be cool maybe to like have a fan in the foreground and like have the fan on, like really slowly, just like whoosh.
Yeah, they might just have to be really small then.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, you wouldn't know what's going on. Because a fan super up close and slowed down, you probably wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah, I have to try it out.
Did you hear that?
What if you guys
sounded like something in the wall?
What if you guys do have a ghost?
Huh?
What if you guys do have a ghost?
I hope so. I hope he's nice and fixes our plumbing. God
Yeah.
damn.
Dude, he's unplugging it up, dude. He's fucking shit.
No, I believe we have a nice ghost who will help us with our house problems. I believe the ghost is just the house.
I actually have not felt any spiritual presence.
No, me neither. I just wish that there was one.
This house feels super not haunted, which is interesting. I don't know if I've ever been in a house that doesn't feel haunted.
Your mom's house feels haunted?
No,
Your
that's
dad's
true.
house feels haunted?
No.
Dude, that's
Shut the fuck up before you talk, bro.
Okay, so I imagine like a little cut to like shot. So like, you know, whoever's like talking to who, it's like silhouetted by the light on the kitchen. And like they're they'll look at each other and talk to each other. And when they do, like it turns into a profile and it's like silhouetted. And then,
so it's like from behind?
It's from behind, but then they like turn and look.
And then it cuts like right here again. Yeah. So it's like going back and forth.
That's cute. Yeah, so the camera is like basically then right behind their backs
Yeah.
for those shots,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they just turn and look.
I can
That's
see that.
cool, yeah.
Because if we really want to like intensify like the idea of like, oh, he's keeping a secret. There's something secretive happening here. I think just kind of like not showing their face is like.
I think so too.
I think not showing their face up until the point where he's like, I think you've helped me a lot.
I think they're facing forward, facing forward, never really looking at each other throughout that whole dialogue. And then when he finally like breaks and asks her if she'll stay for dinner, that's when he like full on turns his body like sideways to face her. And I feel like we can just like get kind of like that emotional moment from Donnie. And then, like she eventually turns towards him and you kind of get that like, they've like reached a new level in their relationship.
So when they interact, do you think he's almost surprised when she receives the egg? Like, is there like a moment of like, oh, you got that, or like sorry, I know that's not what we were talking about.
Yeah, I love that it's like, okay, but like, what about this completely other thing?
But I know. It's just what I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah.
So not listening.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I don't remember what I was
Yeah,
saying.
he probably is surprised that she gets your new magic egg.
Okay. Oh, that's where
I agree, Austin.
That is where the connection happens. The reason why I asked if Donnie was surprised that he got the egg is because we just talked about an emotional connection, right? I feel like there's no lead up to that emotional connection. There's no like, like what's what is the lead up?
Although in the script, it's the fact that she was kind of hurt-ish, like put off by his siblings, and her admitting to him that he was right and like that she was like happy about his advice. And then they spend a full montage setting up for dinner, and it's like the two of them preparing this evening. And then so we get to the scene that we were just drawing was them like having a conversation, and he's like, you know what, gosh, you've been so great tonight, like, and I'm sorry about my siblings, and all of this has come together. Dad would have wanted this. Would you stay for dinner with us?
Yeah, I
so
agree.
that's what we've built up so far.
Okay.
It's kind of like a side story. It's like the magic egg and like the evil chicken. I think all of that still works, and like all of those little details can totally like still work in the background.
Cool.
I like that we've turned Donnie into like a nice guy. Like a nice guy who's actually trying to kill you.
Yeah, totally.
Like he's kind of the Bo Burnham of our film.
Oh yeah, and like that's just his arc. Like he's got like a nice guy who's gonna kill you arc, but I feel like the character who's in that arc is like still like
loser.
Like a loser / douchebag / like.
Yeah, definitely douchebag.
Yeah, yeah. So that's fucking awesome.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with what you just said. I don't know what Austin's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, thanks for listening to another episode.
I'm scene 7. Like I said, like I feel like we've never really talked about what that scene looks like, and so I'm happy to kind of start getting those pieces in front of us, and that's what storyboarding's great for.
And culinary shots.
Oh
yeah, this is our chance to get
ow
juicy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us on another episode. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. We're on Instagram and Facebook. And support our film by buying merch.
Check out our merch. Or just subscribing also.
Yeah, sure.
And sharing. If you know someone who, I was thinking about this today, if you know someone who's like into just the creative process at all, or is just looking for a new podcast, I feel like this Storyboard series might be a great place for them to start, because they're going to get all of these details about the story that
They don't
we've been
need the
building.
nitty gritty.
Yeah, exactly. Without having to go through, some of the nitty gritty of us finding those details. So yeah, any way you can support us by following us, sharing us, or checking out our merch store at Linktree/Roomtone. Everything there goes to support the film. So we'll see ya on the next one.
Until next time.
Pause for Roomtone.
Pause for Roomtone.
Pause for Roomtone.
Pausing.